Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot, and this is your daily dust for January 22nd, Sunday. If you're watching in real time or in my time zone or in the North America. But if not, for any other time, it's whenever you stumble upon it. I am filming a day ahead of time, and if you follow me every day, I think I might have accidentally called yesterday the 20th instead of the 21st. Anyway, but I'm sure you can forgive me for my mistakes. I film a day ahead of time for the next day, but like I said, it's for whenever you stumble upon it, and it's a beautiful daily magical reading, and the daily dust is like a sprinkle of fairy dust to your day. So this time, I try to use different decks every day, and sometimes I repeat some of my favorite decks. This time, I'm using the Fairyland Tarot, it's artwork by Renee Cloak. So this one is really sweet. I got this one on Etsy. Here, I like everything fairy. I colored the edges myself, by the way, in a neon pink marker. I used to put away my decks in order. Now I can't do that anymore because I need to grab them and should be able to shuffle them and them not be in any kind of order. I usually like to take from the top once I shuffle. Let's see how that goes. All right, here we go. We have the moon. I don't read reversals unless, yeah, the whole deck was upside down. Unless it's specifically upside down and nothing else is, then it means something. But I was holding the deck upside down. Okay. And we have Three of Wands. Nice. And the Six of Cups. Lovely. All right, let me zoom on in and get a message for you. All right, we have the moon. There could be a particular upcoming moon phase that's going to affect you specifically. Let's see. I feel like the moon is, in general, it's about the unknown, and it's about mysteries. For fairies, it's kind of a magic light in the sky at night to see your way. And the brighter it is, the easier it is to see. But even in a new moon, everything has sort of a peaceful calm and stillness about it. And it the thing about the moon is especially the new moon, when the sky is blank, feels like it's blank, it kind of is asking you to reach out with your senses, with your sixth sense. And I think that's kind of what the moon is here for. It's like reaching out intuitively and not being afraid of your intuition. Like, things can be lit up and you can be guided, but sometimes things are not always going to be super obvious. Some things are a little bit more subtle and soft and quiet and not glaring brightly at you like the sun. Sometimes they're softer and reflecting the sun and maybe not reflecting at all. And so it's important in those moments. It's kind of like, I get this to be kind of crass. I hear the message of being like the spoon-fed message. It's like sometimes people want, maybe not you, or maybe people are asking it of you, but sometimes people want to be given constant information and step-by-step directions and told what to do next, instead of taking upon themselves to intuitively know which way to move and which way to go next. Now I know that if you rely on your intuition, then you might not need people like me to help you and guide you. In fact, I feel like when you rely on other intuitives, it's like we're the moon, or we're the light, we're the reflections, we're the stars, we're the flashlights. But you can be your own flashlight, you can be your own guiding light in the darkness. So follow those intuitions. The Three of Wands is beautiful. It makes me think of some, like, preparing for a journey. So you're getting everything together. You may be taking some kind of trip. It could be on this particular day, or today might be the day that you make the reservation for a hotel in the summer or whatever. Or you may be browsing different places that you might want to visit. But it's always important to make your plans a little bit early, ahead of time. Sometimes impulsive planning can be helpful. Sometimes they have specials. Go now, and you can get this flight for really, half off, 75% off, whatever, if you can go now, like if you can be spontaneous. But this is more, to me, of a case of being intuitive, seeing into the future, planning now for something that you want to do in a little while from now. I mean, it could be, I think, at least a month from now, but it could be even further down the line. Or it could be 3, since we have the number 3 here. It could be 3 months from now. Something that you're planning that could be, and then we, even with the 6 of Cups here, we have leaves, like almost like fall leaves. So 6 months from now it's not fall yet, it's still summer. But if you're in a northern hemisphere, but some of you could be in my springtime could be your fall. So something like that could be happening for some of you, but really think it's a little bit more than just leaves. This feels very spring and this feels very fall. This just feels like a span of time to me, a beautiful span of time, 3 to 6 months. It just feels like that. There's some kind of energy happening 3 to 6 months. But also the 6 of Cups is like nostalgia, connecting with old friends, meeting somebody maybe that you've known in a past life, like, so they'll feel familiar, like a soulmate or a twin flame. And also reminiscing with friends that you met when you were younger. Maybe it could be an ex coming back, and it might not even be an ex, like somebody that you've had a relationship with, but just somebody that you knew that you wanted to have a relationship with and it never happened. So something like that could be coming through. But I feel like right now, it's not like you're seeing too far into the future too much. It's like with the moon, you have to take cautious steps, one step at a time. Just keep leading with your heart and in your intuition. Basically your gut, you keep following step by step, one foot in front of the other. But you have, like, there is a long-term goal, or there's a time period in the future that's going to bring you something really spooky, special. I was going to say beautiful and special, and it came out spooky. So maybe all of that. Beautiful, spooky, and special. But something coming towards you, a 3 to 6 months period. That's why I keep hearing that. I don't know why, but I hear summer to fall. And so something it seems like a very long time to just visit someplace without living there. But maybe you're just planning a short stay somewhere. Actually, that kind of happened to my son. He went to California with the idea that he probably would come back in in December and maybe not go back. And then he was back and forth about thinking whether he's going to go back, and he decided to stay. So there's that span of time where he went and he like tried something. And I feel like that might be something that you might be doing. And right now you're kind of planning like where you're going to stay, who you might stay with, yeah, something like that. For some of you out there, I think it's something like that. For others of you, I feel like it's just generally planning things, one day at a time. Plan things. Plan for your day, plan for your future. But just so you know, it's a happy energy. Like it could even be like a date for this particular night. It could be, yeah, it could be date night. It could be lots of things. It could be family time. It could be something that you've planned, like a game night or something like that. And also, it's the Lunar New Year, so some of you could be celebrating with friends and something traditional or something nostalgic, something that you've always done before. And there's some kind of planning going on at the beginning of the day for the end of the day. Something like that too. All right, so I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.